Now look, I am very mad right now. I am pissed, and I'm bringing this up because what I'm going to do with my anger is what I want more people to do with their anger. So when I get mad, there tends to be so many other little things that seek to make me get angrier. It could be something falls on the ground that I'm trying to grab, or my door won't open immediately. It could even be a nose hair that's rubbing up against the inside of your nostril. It could be um, a car who's driving very slow in front of me. It could be someone trying to speak to me while I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with me. It could be all these little incy, bitsy, tiny things that tries to really make me angrier, to take it up a notch. And because I know that, I I don't let myself snatch at it. I just let it be. Sometimes I just talk it out. I get this card and go, "No, effing move. I'm going to fucking sit here and take it." Or I guess I can't fucking find my fucking phone. These things happen. But they don't have to get me even more riled up. I give myself a chance to be grounded and not uprooted even further. Anger isn't a bad thing. Anger is full of adrenaline. It makes me feel a rush. It makes me feel rough. And it makes me feel unforgiving and unmerciful. It makes me get really, really irritated and impatient. Anger does that to Desmond. And that's me knowing my anger because I reflect on my anger. I want more people to reflect on their anger, the things that trigger their anger, and how they either let their anger rise or how they let their anger, dwindle. When I get mad, I go to sleep. Some people, it's hard for them to go to sleep no, I'm not talking about other people. Desmond goes to sleep when he's angry because that helps me get away from people and it helps me not let my adrenaline get the best of me because the adrenaline can really make your mind move slower than your body. Or it makes my mind feel like it's slower than my body. So I start reacting very quickly, moving very fast, talking very fast. And I don't like to be that way because I'm at my resting state. I'm not impatient. I'm a very patient person. I try to be empathetic. And being unmerciful isn't empathetic. But since I know who I really am, when I'm angry, I'm like, Desmond, you are not going to be mean to people because they had nothing to do with it. And you know that. I talk to myself while I'm angry and remind myself of who I am while I'm angry. And if I find that I hurt somebody, with my words or unintentionally, I apologize either in a moment or I apologize to them when I feel better. And sometimes I would have to do a grand apology, buy them something, and communicate to them because I wasn't being my best self. I talk my anger out. I don't have to punch things for Desmond. Desmond doesn't have to punch stuff. I channel my anger sometimes into poetry or music or sleep. So that way I don't bottle it up. I don't want to bottle my anger up. I don't want to also unleash it onto people who don't deserve it or on property because then that's going to cost me money and make me even angrier. So it's like I want everyone to look at their anger and not be afraid of it or stigmatize it. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be frustrated and to sometimes be a little impatient with some stuff. But just remind yourself of who you are and be aware of how your actions can really negatively hurt people. And that's not who you are. And no one deserves to be treated poorly because you had a poor day. because I don't want anyone to treat me bad. You can be empathetic and mad. You can be sensitive and frustrated. You can be patient and, okay, there's a duality. Actually, even bigger than duality. There's a range of emotions you can feel at the same time. And society teaches us that we can't be more than one emotion at one time. And men, specifically, we are not allowed to have nuanced feelings or express nuanced feelings. And I refuse to live that way. And I just want my fellow men to know that it's okay to be angry and it's okay to channel your anger. You don't have to let it out on people. You can go to the gym, you can go for a run, you can go to sleep, you can go write, you can sing about it, you can go walk your dog, you can do anything that brings you down. Because the worst thing you can do is go up. And you know there's an invincibility complex and invincibility complex where we get angry and we think nothing can happen to us. So we hurt people, and what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? What are you going to do about it? And we end up finding that some people are even angrier than us, or worse, have even worse anger issues and coping mechanisms than we do. And even worse than that, have more dangerous resources at hand than we do. So it's like we have to control our anger because there's always someone angrier and with more resources. And also that we want to remember who we are when we're not angry. We want to honor that person and all the work that person has done to make us the good person that we are. Being angry is a beautiful thing because I believe anger is the most authentic emotion that we have. Because it's the feeling we have when we feel unsafe, when we feel unprotected. So we immediately protect ourselves with our voice, our facial expressions, our boundaries. There's no mitigation in anger. There's no pause. There's no watered down anger. And I love anger because, like I said, it's genuine. It's sincere. And that's why I don't shame myself for being mad. I understand my anger. I know why. I know what angers me. I know what makes me mad. And I know when people or things have the potential to escalate my anger. I know. I know these things. So I refuse to let it get to me. So I love y'all. Don't run away from your anger. Seek to understand your anger. Be honest with your anger. And be honest with other people about your anger. And if you know someone is mad, leave them be. Leave them be and don't make them feel bad about their anger. Don't shame them because they already feel bad about it, especially if their anger is different from who they are when they're happy. And then when they're completely different and unwilling to change that, and they make life hard for you, you're not a bad person for not wanting to associate with that person. And also, you want to be able to empathize because you get mad too. You get angry too. And some of the stuff they get mad at may seem petty to you, but you got things you care about that make you mad that may seem petty to other people too. So be understanding with anger. Don't shame anger or stigmatize anger, especially in men, because it's the only way we can get people's attention is if we mad, if we pissed off. That's the only way we can get people's attention. And by then it's too late. Because before I was mad, I was sad. Before I was irate, I was lonely. Before I stopped talking, I tried to tell someone. You know? Allow anger to be human. It's not evil to be angry. It's not evil. Anger is beautiful because it's true. is genuine and has a perfect place in our lives. Because without anger, stuff wouldn't get done. And also boundaries wouldn't be set. But that's only with organized anger, understood anger, appreciated anger. I'm starting to feel better already. I'm still going to go to bed because I'm still pissed. But I'm starting to feel better. Talk it out. I love y'all.